5 mistakes you want to avoid playing Strategist and Marvel Rivals. This is Black Ocean, and we're going to get right into it. And the first mistake you'll want to avoid when playing Strategist is you're healing too much. I know that may sound crazy. We all been there. Just mindlessly spamming heals into our teammates. Try to minimize this. You are wasting the utility the rest of your kit has to offer by simply not using it. Remember, we are strategists. We strategize according to the situation. And inflated scoreboard numbers does not win us games. That 35K healing at the end game scoreboard looks great, but it doesn't matter when we fucking lost. And the second mistake you'll want to avoid when playing strategists is having terrible positioning. I know we want to blame our teammates for not peeling when El Negro Gato is in our back line, making us his personal ball of fucking yarn. But sometimes it is impossible to help us when we are positioned horribly. We have to help ourselves, help them, help us, help them. The third mistake you'll want to avoid playing strategists is running from your 1v1s. Why are you doing this? I understand turning down a fight versus certain matchups that can feel unwinnable most of the time, but strategists do big damage in this game. Start acting like it. We are not some defenseless little child that needs to be babysat by our duelists and our vanguard all game. You want to make the enemy DPS run to the Marvel Rival subreddit and whine and bitch and moan about strategists doing too much damage. Be the reason for the nerfs. Lock in. And the fourth mistake you'll want to avoid, and this is something I'm working on myself, and it's not communicating with your team. Now, I've never been the guy to spark up conversations with randoms in game, and definitely not IRL. But if you want to climb the ladder, you got to start interacting with other humans. Scary, I know. But as a strategist, this is probably the most important mistake to avoid because our utility can make or break a fight. It's important to let your team know when you plan on attempting to save them with abilities like Cloak's teleport. They don't benefit from the ability if they shoot or reload. So you need to give them the heads up so they can adapt accordingly. Now, before we get to the fifth mistake you want to avoid when playing Strategists and Marvel Rivals, if you're enjoying this video at all, please leave a like and a comment below. And sub up. Yeah. And for the fifth mistake you want to avoid playing Strategists, it's going to be letting your toxic teammates get to you. Now, being strategist is a thankless job. It can feel like everything is your fault when things go wrong, and you're never the reason things went right. Triple asterisk heal. Triple asterisk support. Shit heals, shit support. I'm sure you've seen this in the chat during your games. It makes you want to be petty. Makes you want to not heal the person yapping at you just to teach them that lesson. Show them you're the reason they survived as long as they did before they inevitably died. Do not do this. This will lose you games, even when they get under your skin. Continue to do your job to the best of your ability. You cannot let your team's ego and frustration translate to lost elo. If it's getting out of hand, just mute them completely, but continue to play your role.